Yeah, I'm adjusting this damn thing, and I'm just thinking, why do I care? Because it's possible this probably won't even get broadcast. I don't know. I don't know. Why don't I sit up like this? Because it looks too high. Why am I? Why am I back? Well, the rumors are true. Though there were no rumors because I started them all. But the rumors are true. I've already done it. And it's in motion. And I'm not going to stop it. So yes, there will be a brand new Paul Tate album of songs. An album of songs. What else would it be? Album of pictures? I mean, they're not albums anymore. Not like when I grew up. Of course, when I grew up. I hate saying that. I hate saying, stuff like, when I was that age or your age. Oh God, I feel so old when I say things like that. I mean, how much can happen in a lifespan? You go back to the real old days, and I don't mean old, but maybe 100 years ago. Not forget that, because that's when the Industrial Revolution kicked in. But prior to that, say in the 16th or 17th century, people lived their whole lives, however long or short, and the world around them didn't change. It remained the same. People, older people could, the same things you went through, they're going through. They went to the same schools probably, in the same communities, and they did, in my short little life here, I've seen so many things mostly progress or variations. Like, I didn't live through the invention of anything spectacular. Not like, in the beginning of the 19th century, 20th century rather, you had everything coming at once. The phone, the electric light was earlier than that. But I'm just saying all these wonderful things happened. And then we stopped. Really, we stopped inventing things. We just began making different versions of stuff. I mean, we still have airplanes, telephones, the movies, records. Well, not really records, but just different ways of doing the same thing. We haven't invented anything, really new. And I'll stand by that, and people could give me, for instance, oh, well, we did this. Yeah, but that is just a variation of an existing tech. It's nothing new. Airplanes were new. Cars were new. Nothing like that's happened. At least not since 1960, when I was born. So I've lived in a very kind of boring, and the only thing that's changed is, again, the way things are done. So I'm making an album, but it's never going to be an album like when I grew up in the 70s, or, it's going to be a nothing. It's going to be online. It's going to be air. So I'll be making 11 songs, and they'll be air. Because that's all they'll be. Very few. I'm making a limited run of CDs, and I'm not doing them this time myself. I'm done with that crap. I'm actually having 50 made through CD Baby, and for promo purposes, friends, that kind of stuff. So 50 copies of this next record will be distributed, again, for reviews and for friends and members of the band. Oh, yes, the band, the band. I always will refer to them as the band, a studio band, the band that never met, or the Invisible Band. That would be actually a cool name for them, the Invisible Band. Of Casper Jones on guitar, Tracy Ferry on bass, and Peter Copeland on drums. Yes, and with me, it's the four, and Kenny Lewis on engineering, mixing, and mastering. So the team that made Born at Night Addendum, All That's Left Is All That Remains, all those 21 songs from from the early 2010s, since we're almost at the end of the decade. We are back, and I am so honored, truly, to have everyone available. Uh, just wow, that's how I feel about it. So yeah, these 11 songs, and honestly, if you want to know more about where they come from and the stuff, go to the blog on my website, paultatetunes.com. I talk more about, because no, I didn't write 11 new songs. No, I wrote one new song, and that was only to challenge myself to see if I could do it. As it turns out, it's probably one of my favorites that's on the record. But I don't know what any of this is going to come out because I don't have a mental picture of our sound. There's none of these have been ever. I just don't know. Like with everything is subject to change, I knew what I wanted everything to sound like. In this case, other than arrangements on a couple tunes that Peter, the drummer, will be spearheading and keeping to demos that I created long ago of these particular songs. I don't have any guitar parts in mind or what Tracy could do on the bass. It's all play along with the song, and if you have ideas, go for it. There'll be obvious spots for Casper to do a lead in, there'll be obvious things like that, but I don't have a picture of it all. Or I hear the old versions that were 4-track or were live. Yes, I'm giving it all away. They're all old songs. 10 old songs, one brand new one. I'm just, they're all catalog, and I've got so much that I wrote and just 4-tracked and locked away. I've got another whole album that could be made too. I could make another. I could just keep spending money like I'm going to be like dead before I run out. Which I could be. I've actually outlived 50% of the people who have my kind of heart condition. They die within 5 years. I've made it to 7. That's cool. On the poetry side of things, the book Boston Dialect Volume 1. Yes, I kowtowed to convention and I separated them into Boston Dialect into 2 volumes of about 115 apiece. 230 at once would have just been, probably too much to be reviewed or whatever. When I am dead, it'll be put together as 1 volume because that's what it's supposed to be. Anyway, that's all proofed and ready to go to the publisher, the new, distributor. So I'm not sure. I'll probably come out first. And then the record will be released through CD Baby, unless they piss me off. Will be released in the fall or maybe early spring. It all depends on schedules. Now Pete is coming in on the 17th to Kenny Lewis, the studio. Tracy sometime after that, so I'm thinking, end of Feb, March. And then we send mixes, Kenny will make mixes, and send them to Casper in Denmark. Now, he's a school teacher, so he may not really be able to get to stuff until school's over, which would be, I think, June. That's why I don't have a schedule. I'm not putting any kind of stress on myself that I don't already have enough, right? With everything going on. Did I tell you about everything? Of course not, but anyway, a lot of medical crap going on. So, I'm not worried about when this comes out. I don't have a deadline. Since it was never supposed to happen, just that it's happening is cool. So that's it. That's really the whole thing. Oh yeah, I'm growing the hair out again. You know, that's the rock and roll hair. That's for the videos. Yeah. When videos be made, I'll have my mane and the unintentional 80s thing happening. I don't mean for it. That's just how my hair is. Yeah, medical stuff. Okay, quickly. Teeth. 5 extractions, which is better than the full extractions. Good thing I saw a second opinion, huh? And what else? I'm upset with my own GP and the lab work he wants me to have done. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I read the lab slip. They say I'm morbidly obese due to excess caloric intake. No, I'm overweight because of the damn medications I take. I don't eat food like to warrant the weight I carry. So there's no other explanation, and I've talked to other specialists about it. No, it's definitely a combo of the insulin and everything else, which is also why my teeth started like going crazy because of the medication. I'm a victim of circumstance, as Curly would say. Victim of circumstance. Anyway, so one time I could imitate all 3 of them. I could do all 3 Marx Brothers. Harper was easy. He was silent. But I could do Groucho, Chico, Mo, Larry, and Curly. Yeah, had it down. Did it make me popular? No, it made me more of a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. Heck am I doing here? Blah, 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 blah.